What is going on, everybody? Dr. Grimmett from Forge Physio. Today we are going to go over a quadruped breathing drill with a reach. So previous breathing drills that we've done is like on our back, which is what we call like the supine or hook line position. And then we've done just a traditional like child's pose or quadruped breathing drill. And then now we're gonna add a little bit of a reach. So when we're adding this reach, we're gonna bias essentially one side of our body to where we can get a little bit more movement in the thoracic spine or the ribs on that side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show a couple examples facing the camera, and then I'll turn and go perpendicular. So traditional child's pose, I'm gonna sit heels to butt. I'm gonna get my elbows under my shoulders. And if I have the shoulder mobility, I wanna be able to have my wrist in line with my elbow. Some of you that limit shoulder external or don't have shoulder external rotation, you're gonna have your palms in a little bit, and that's okay. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna rotate one palm down. So palm down, palm up. And I'm gonna shift sides. Now it's very subtle motion here, but what you should feel is that the side that the palm is up, there's a little bit more weight through that side of the body. So like right now, there's a tiny bit more weight into my right knee and my right elbow, because as my forearm supinates or rotates, it's gonna shift my weight over to that side. So if I go over to my left, I have palm up. What I'm doing is there's, again, a little bit more weight to that side. I wanna push my chest away from the floor slightly, not excessively. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to slide this palm forward. And so when I slide that palm forward, I'm keeping my elbow bent. I see a lot of people that will do this with their arm posted, and then it forces them to shift their weight back to that side. So I want your elbow to be bent and off the ground. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of look over to the left, almost like you're looking into your armpit, but not tucking your chin. And then from this position, holding that steady shoulder girdle, you're just gonna take a deep breath in through your nose. And typically as you do this, breathing in through your nose, you're gonna have that upper back rise toward the ceiling a little bit at the top of the inhalation. And then again, just like a lot of the breathing drills that we've talked about in the past, if you are getting a cramping sensation, you're driving too much motion into those ribs in a position that you don't necessarily have. So reduce the depth of your breath to reduce the cramping sensation. And then each breath, try to breathe a little bit deeper, and hopefully that'll allow you to have a little bit more success without creating a bunch of cramping. So if I go from the side, again, elbows under my shoulders, I'm gonna have palms up, one palm comes down. A lot of you just need to start by flipping palm, like rotating, and you'll find out pretty quick that you don't actually have adequate mobility in your forearms either. So we're getting a little bit of elbow mobility at the same time. But again, whatever side is palm up, so right now left side, I have a little bit more weight into that arm. I'm gonna slide this arm forward slightly. I'm gonna make sure that I'm pressing into my elbow to keep that shoulder position. I'm gonna rotate my head kind of toward my armpit without tucking my chin. And then I'm gonna breathe in through my nose. Just like so. Gentle breathing drill, not forcing the air in, only utilizing as much mobility as I have without creating a cramping sensation.